वालेकुम। आज हम मार्केटिंग के 13 चैप्टर के बारे में बात करेंगे। लेसन नंबर 13, द मार्केटिंग रिसर्च प्रोसेस कंटिन्यूड। कंज्यूमर मार्केट contact methods are used to obtain the information. Contact methods can be listed as mail questionnaires used to collect large amount of information at a low cost. Telephone interviewing, good method for collecting information quickly. Personal interviewing, which can be entire individual or group interviewing. A form of personal interviewing is focus group interviewing. Focus group interviewing consists of inviting 6 to 10 people together for a few hours with a trained interviewer to talk about a product, service, or organization. The interviewing focus the group's decision on important issues. Computer interviewing. Computer interviewing is a new method being used in the technology age. Consumers read questions from a computer screen and respond. A sample is a segment of the population selected for marketing research to represent the population as a whole. Marketing researchers usually draw a conclusion about the large groups of a consumer by studying a sample of the total consumer population. Kinds of samples include a probability samples. Each population member has a known chance of being included in the sample. Researchers can calculate confidence limits for sampling error. Non-probability samples. Sampling error cannot be measured. Research instrument. In collection primary data, marketing researchers have a choice of two main research instruments: the questionnaire, the mechanical devices. The questionnaire is by far the most common instrument, whether administered in person, by phone, or online. Questionnaires are very flexible. There are many ways to ask a question. However, they must be developed carefully and tested before they can be used on a large scale. A carelessly prepared questionnaire useful contains several errors. Step 3. Implementing the research plan. The scientist next step the promoting research strategy in promotion. This includes gathering, handling, and investigating the data. Information assortment can be done by the organization, advertising, research staff, or by the outside firms. The organization keeps more command over the assortment, interacting information quality, and utilization its own staff. In any case, outside firms that spend segmentation time in information assortment frequently can finish the work all the more rapidly and at the lower cost. Step 4. Interpreting and reporting the finding. The final step in the market research process is interpreting and reporting the finding. The researcher should keep from over helping manager with members and fancying statistical techniques. Researchers should present important findings that are useful in the major decision faced by management. Interpretation should not left only on researchers. Marketing manager will also have important insight into the problem. Interpretation is an important phase of the marketing process. The best research is meaningless if the manager blindly accepts wrong interpretation from the researchers. Defining consumer market. Consumer behavior is influenced by the buyer's characteristics by the buyer's decision process. Buyer's characteristics include four major factors: cultural, social, personal, and psychological. Consumer market. Consumer buying behavior refers to the buying behavior of final consumers, individual and household who buy goods and services for personal consumption. The world consumer market consists of more than 6 billion people. At present growth rates, the world population will surge almost 8 billion people by 2025. Consumers around the world vary tremendously in age, income, education level, and tastes. They also buy an incredible variety of goods and services. Why to study consumers' behavior? Basic objectives of the studying consumer behavior is that the firm needs of know why who buys their product, how they buy, when the where they buy. ये सारे उसके क्वेश्चंस हैं और ये कंज्यूमर बिहेवियर है कि कंज्यूमर का बिहेवियर कैसा होना चाहिए, यानी कि पहले कैसा था और अब कैसा है. और मार्केटिंग एप्लीकेशन आ जाता है. मार्केटिंग एप्लीकेशन कंज्यूमर बिहेवियर प्लेज इंपॉर्टेंट रोल इन ऑलमोस्ट ऑल टाइप्स ऑफ डिसीजन टू बी मेड इन मार्केटिंग फॉर द रीज़न being that all functions performed in marketing revolve around the customers and consumers. Positioning, arranging for product or occupy a clear, distinctive and desirable place relatives to competing product in the mind of target consumers. Some firms find it easy to choose their positioning strategy. यह एग्जाम्पल है. Segmentation, dividing a market into distinctive groups based on the basic needs, characteristic or behavior who might require separate product for marketing mix. Market segmentation reveals firms' market segmentation opportunities. The firm now has to evaluate the various segmentation and decide how many and which ones to target. We now look at how companies evaluate the select target segmentation. आगे एग्जाम्पल है उसकी. प्रोडक्ट डेवलपमेंट, a strategy for company growth by offering modified or new product to current market segment. Developing the product concept into a physical product in order to ensure that the product idea can be turned into a workable product. Product development, offering modified or new product to current market. Market development, a strategy for company growth by identifying and developing new market segments for current company product in international market.